What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bonsai Den Haag. Today I'm traveling to another city than Den Haag. I'm going to help a subscriber, Martin, who I met through a WhatsApp group that I'm in called Bonsai, with some guys that are all in love with the bonsai art. So I'm gonna go there. He bought a tree by Carlos van der Vaart, a beautiful pine, Scots pine, and we're gonna work on it, and I'm gonna show with you what we will do with this tree.
Hey, good day here.
So here we are at Martin's balcony. Martin is first private client of me. So he's gonna tell a little bit. Tell me how did you start it with bonsai?
Yeah, well,
and who are you at the start? Who is Martin?
Hi, my name is Martin, and I started with bonsai like 2 years ago. And the reason why I started bonsai is that I used to live in a garden, in a house with a garden, and I missed the plants, and so I came on the idea on put it in pots. So trees in pots became bonsai. So now I started like 1.5 years ago, and I'm learning and learning and learning. So well, Rodrigo is helping me.
And Martin is also a chef cook, so maybe and also very creative. So tell me, how do you get your creativity also from bonsai? And
yeah, well, I really like art forms, different types of art forms, and my creativity, I find it in the kitchen, of course, and I find it with my drawing. I also do some drawing inside on paper, and now with the trees as well. Yeah,
nice. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about your own collection.
Yeah, well, it's not very big, my collection, because I have not a lot of space, because I have to be very selective. But I have this is my Deshojo Acer, which I really love, but it had too much sun, so all the leaves are already gone. So I missed the autumn colors, but it's learning. Here I have my this is my favorite at the moment. After this one, maybe I think today, but this is my juniper. Yes, this which I really love. So I worked now. This is second year I work on this tree now. I've got a Yamadori over here, also a pine tree. I think it's a Sylvestris. I put it in a wooden box, and I think it's surviving now the first year. So I'm very happy. That's the first step. Keep the tree healthy, of course. And I've got there was a like for practice and learning how it grows, and what it does when you cut and when you work on the candles, and how the tree reacts.
White pine.
It's a white pine starter plant. Yeah, of a tree.
Ja, je hebt hier een Root of a Rock project.
Yeah, this just some kind of rose flower. It's for my wife, and I'm just trying to get it rooted on the rock, and maybe I'm good. Put some wire on, and then we'll see what it is. Just for fun, some stuff.
So here we are with Martin. We're gonna work on his tree. This is Scots pine that he got from Carlos, and the first thing we'll do is to clean the tree. So let's get started. So now we are looking at what will be the nicest design for this tree. So we look first on the nebari, what will be the best nebari base, and we look at the trunk line, and this is a nice part, and then we can see, you can choose whether if you want to make it a harmonious design or tension. Those are the two options for this tree, I think. And this means that we do one harmonious, everything goes one way. The trunk line moves to the, for example, to the right. The first branch, the character branch,
yes,
moves to the right, and the apex moves to the right.
Okay, yeah.
That's harmonious. And with tension, the trunk moves to the, for example, the right, and everything else goes to the left.
Okay.
Or at least not everything, because you still have the
Balance.
Counterbalance, and then we can see what you like more. Because
Okay.
I think both are possible here.
Okay.
And this is a nice line, and here the tree is already leaning forward, so we can either make it a harmonious design with this branch. Here we have the trunk line moving to this direction.
Dan gaat deze, hè? This one goes behind. Can we put it more that way?
Yeah,
this one.
Yeah, and with bonsai you have to take things step by step.
Step by step.
Because otherwise there are too many choices. So you have to forget about the other trunks for now.
Okay, okay.
We are now looking at the main trunk, and then we can see later how we will incorporate the other trunks into the design, or maybe not. But I think we can make a multiple trunk design, but for now. So now that we clean up the tree, we're gonna make some pruning decisions so that we can set the structure, so that Martin can start wiring, and Martin can work on it further. So I think we're gonna make this the main trunk, and we're gonna create multiple trunks and have the tree go to where I'm standing right now. So let's start making some pruning decisions that we can take this branch out. Okay. Zo. So this is we're gonna start with the wiring with Martin, and we're gonna take the 3mm. And what you do is you take more or less the length of the branch that you want to wire, and you do like 1/3 more to it, and you think about where you're gonna anchor it. So because we don't have any other branch here, we can anchor with this branch. So then we're gonna need something like this, and then we can anchor to the opposite direction. And the thing that you have to take into account is which direction. So we want to take this branch down and forward. So we're gonna wire like this direction, like clockwise.
Yes.
And the other one we're gonna do counterclockwise.
So you.
Yeah. So what you do is you start with one branch. So you measure a little bit, and the difficult about copper compared to aluminum, you have to do it one time right, otherwise you can you're gonna spill the material. So what you then do is you're gonna do So here you can see, Martin.
Yeah.
We're gonna go this way, counter clock. So here we're gonna go like this. Oh, sorry. And then so, and you try to go between 45 degrees and 30 degrees. And if you go around 30 is more beautiful, but you have less function. And the bigger if you go towards more than 45, you have more function, but it looks less nice. It looks a little bit, and if you go beyond the 45, then it has no function at all. So, and then we're gonna anchor this. The nice thing about this tree is that all the branches are already in a perfect position. So we have this one here, this, this. So now I'm gonna try to take this trunk a little bit more to the front. So we're gonna take this branch and bring it all the way to here to get some more depth over here, and then we almost have the structure done. Some people makes a drawing of a tree before you start with the process, and that can sometimes be a struggle to form the tree, because sometimes the tree doesn't want to go in that way with that design. So that's why I personally never make a drawing, because of that reason, because you have to see on the go what are the best design decisions for your tree, and also what the tree wants, which direction the tree wants to get. Have the feeling of the rhythm. So here we have one, and that are not on the same plane. So that's important. It doesn't matter if one. We can have also this as the main branch that goes all the way here.
Okay, yeah.
And then take this off, for example. So there are infinite possibilities.
Okay.
With a tree like this. So, and then we have to have some rhythm. So we have here. So and a vertical and horizontal plane. So here you have the first branch, and in this plane like this. So if you look up, you have here one and here one, and also here you have here one and here one, different planes, and you can see that that one is also in a different plane. It's here,
yeah,
and then this one is here. So this one is a little bit for visually a little bit up. See, you have this one the lowest, and then you have this one here a little bit higher. See, and then you have this branch that goes in between them.
yes,
So then you create a rhythm
Yeah.
of the tree. So here we are. We already wired a lot of the biggest part of the tree, so we have almost all the structure ready. And now we are bit by bit getting to design part. And what we realized that this branch over here is a little bit blocking the second trunk of the tree over here. So visually it's cutting off the whole nice movement of this tree. So Martin will have the honor to cut this branch off.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring this one a little bit forward. Yeah, then what we dat doen. Martin asked me about the health of the tree and take out, so we are trying to leave as much foliage as possible so that the tree recovers from this procedure. But also we saw yesterday some insects on the tree, and he took care of it with some products, some green soap. So there's no bugs anymore. So I have high hopes for this tree that everything will be alright. Martin asked also about the pot that he wants to put this tree in. So I think, and that's nice if for more traditional, a rectangle, unglazed Japanese pot. Yeah, that is also what Martin would like.
Yes.
Maybe in the spring, can if the tree recovers well, we can do the repotting. So now we are finishing the final touches, so placing the branches in the right place. And what you want to do is to make sure you don't have the pads in the same vertical line, but also not in the same horizontal line. So you have to really look three-dimensional, not just from the front, but also here that you have different planes. And then I'm trying to make also some bring some things together. So we have here our character branch and making some clear lines. And then we come back here in the front to see how is it going. And we have to have the same angles on the branches, you see? Here, bam, bam. And we have created, see, a second pad. So back branch over here. You bringing them together in this part so that you have some volume. And then we set up this tree more or less, you see. And then it's all about little nuances. Here we are with the end result. We set all the branches. This is the first styling, and I told Martin that in the future you can choose either way, either directions, or go further to the left or come back dynamic or tension to the right. And we set all the pads, and as you can see we have the whole tree ready for growing. And how did you like it, this job? And how was it?
Really happy with it. It was way beyond my expectation how the tree become. So I'm really happy with it, and now we have to wait and let it become healthy again because of the
Yeah, yeah, we took a lot of foliage and the tree
Yeah.
has some breaks, but I think this tree has a great chance to recover. We still have a lot of foliage, and I'm happy
yeah.
you liked it.
I'm really happy with it. Thank you very much. He did an awesome job.
I'll see you next
Thank you.
time in Bonsai Den Haag. So if you are like Martin, if you have a question, you can ask me, send a picture to bonsaidenhaag@gmail.com and I'll take care of it. See you
Okay.
next time.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.